Good morning, class 10th. Today's we will discuss about the Darwin's theory. You have learned in two steps earlier: enormous fertility in organism and struggle for existence. And the name of book was written by the Darwins is known as Origin of Species. According to Darwin's theory, the first one is enormous fertility in organism. Means every organism have ability to produce a number of offsprings. For example, an female ascaris produced almost 2 million eggs in their lifetime. And starfish also produce a number of starfishes offspring. We can say every organism have ability to produce large number of the organism. Second, struggle for existence means when they born on the land, they struggle for the existence, means they struggle for their life, for their life. You can say these struggle may be interspecific, intraspecific and environmental. Interspecific struggle between the different organisms, such as in between the humans as well as in the lions, and intraspecific between the same species, same organism, such as in human beings. And environmental struggle means such as from struggle from the droughts, heavy rains, and you can say earthquakes. These are the environmental struggle. And this struggle may be for the food and shelters. Third one is variation and heredity. Every organism who born on the earth, they are differ in shape and size. They are differ in characteristics or traits. They are differ in shape, they are differ in size, they are differ in structure, and these differentiation, these characteristics of differentiations inherited in their offsprings. Means these characteristic features are inherited to their offspring, and more offspring are F1, or F2, or F3 generations. Fourth one is survival of the fittest. Means those organisms who succeed in a struggle, those organisms who succeed in a struggle for the shelters and food, they will known as a fittest. Means it is a type of fittest, and Darwin's called this fittest animals is known as natural selected. These animals are known as natural selected animals, and a mechanism is known as natural selection. Means those organisms who are fighting with each other, maybe interspecific or intraspecific, or with the environmental struggles. Those who got the food materials, who got the food materials, and who got the proper sheltering and proper rest, who have fight from the different types of diseases and save their body, which are living in that type of environment, which are surrounded by different kinds of diseases, different kinds of environmental factors such as drought, heavy rains and earthquakes. Those organism can save their body from the earthquakes, from the heavy rainfall, from the droughts, from the diseases, from the different kinds of animals who have ability to save their body, known as fittest. And the mechanism is known as natural selection. He was selected by nature is known as natural selection. And question may be asked, what are the natural selection? Means those organisms which are the fittest and present in the environment, are living in the environment and get sufficient amount of food, shelters, and save their body and save from the earthquakes, heavy rains and drought is known as fittest animal or natural selected animal, and the process is known as natural selection. And why these natural selection occurs? Because adaptation to changing environment. Every organism which are living on the earth, they have ability to modify their body structure according to environment. Means when the environment will be changed, such as coronavirus is spread all over the world globally, those organisms which modified their structure, which modified their lifestyle, living lifestyle, such as he got you can say in Hindi kadha, and some types of medicines which increases the immunity of the body, means they are known as fittest animals. And these fittest animals also known as natural selected animal, because they have ability to change their body structure, to change their lifestyle according to changing environment. Any organism which have ability to change with the environment, and finally those organisms known as a new species, means these changes which occurs in the environment are according to the environment. These changes, small changes, will accumulate generation to generation, and these small changes collectively form a new large changes, and new large changes is known as a producing of a new species or origin of a new species. So these are the manner by which any new species are produced. In a case of example, in the case of giraffe, giraffe had a enormous fertility, and they had a struggle for their existence, and they have a variation, they produce a variation, means those variations such as long neck and long foreleg, this is a variation, and these variation inherited to next generation. And those organisms which got the food materials due to change the environment, because all the evergreen ground will be degenerate, means change the environment had changed, and then what happened, he start to eat that type of leaves which are present on the plants, and by which they will able to survive on the earth, because he had got the new leaves of the plants, because he had makes their body for the living environment condition, and ultimately a new species of giraffes have been produced. So these are the Darwin's theory. Thank you.